Nick Gallo, KCThunder.com. You guys had the late flurry of steals and pressure and buckets in transition. What are those moments like out there on the floor when it's kind of frantic and exciting?
Yeah, it's I mean, that's what kind of sparks our offense when we're defensively, when we amp the pressure up. And I think we left it probably too late to do that. We started running, trapping, getting steals, and we looked great, you know, in the open court, getting layups, getting scores. And I think if we did that a bit earlier in that fourth, it could have, you know, sparked that comeback a bit earlier. But we left it late. We did a good job of clawing the game back. Got it to, I think, a 2-possession game with maybe 2 minutes left. They made some big shots. You know, that's what they do. That's why they're one of the best teams in the league. But I think for the most part, in that second half, we played hard. We competed really well, went toe-to-toe with one of the best teams in the league. So a lot to like from that game.
And then just tell me about the tip to Baisley on the jump ball and how that whole sequence went down.
Yeah, well, I knew, well, I didn't know, but I thought Wiggs was probably going to win that tip. And he tipped it right to where, you know, they had 2 guys waiting, and I kind of got around and I saw, you know, Looney came to get the ball and Baze is wide open. So I kind of tipped it to him, and he knew right away that there was a second on the shot clock, so he had to get it up. So I just read the play, you know, before they threw the ball up.
Paris Lawson, OKCThunder.com. Josh, you guys had 18 offensive rebounds tonight. And obviously there was that one, you know, stretch where you guys had 5 in a row. But throughout the night, just how are you guys able to be so effective on the offensive glass?
Yeah, I mean, the more O-boards you can get, you know, the more chances you have to score. And I think, you know, that one possession, Faith had a bunch of them. We didn't, did we score off that? We got a putback dunk, right? Yeah. I mean, just like that, keeping possessions alive, it gives us extra chances to score. So especially when they went to that small ball lineup, we're probably a bit bigger and we could get on the boards a bit more. So we got a lot of guys, athletic wings, Baze, K-Rich, to get on the glass for us and get a second chance points. So the more we can do that, the better it's going to be for our offense.
Andrew Schlecht of The Athletic. Big crowd tonight. A lot of Warriors fans in the crowd. I'm just curious your thoughts on just the crowd overall.
Yeah, there was almost more Warriors fans than Thunder fans. And when I was there 90 minutes before the game warming up, the whole Warrior side was packed. And I mean, that's just the attention they bring. Steph, Clay, the guys they've got. So it's an awesome atmosphere to play in, you know, in front of their fans and our fans tonight.
And then you've gotten to see this team a few times now. Like, do you feel more comfortable playing against them? You know, what was it like out there tonight?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you play, you know, the same team a few times, you kind of, you know, become familiar with how they play. And I mean, everyone knows how Golden State plays, but it's a really tough team to stop. They're moving constantly. They got so many weapons. So, you know, you play help defense there, you know, you miss one assignment, they're making you pay for it. So tough team to play against. I think we did a good job for the most part, making them take tough shots. Lou did an awesome job on Steph. You know, great players like that are going to make tough shots, but it's about making, you know, life hard for them over the course of 48 minutes. And I think tonight we did a good job of that. As I said, they made some big shots down the stretch, but for the most part, I think defensively we were pretty switched on.
And then what's going through your head at the end of the game when you're kind of ISO'd on Steph there and Steph hits that 3?
I mean, I don't even know. Like, I just try not to let him score. I mean, as I said, they make tough shots. You know, I try to contest it best I can, but he's been doing that for years. I mean, if I did it again, I'd probably play the exact same defense I played, just contesting with the hands. And he makes shots like that all the time.
Joe Masato, the Oklahoman. Josh, Mark said that he wants to sort of limit your minutes around the 30-minute mark where you were tonight. And he said that you guys have talked about that. Just how do you feel about that? And also just where you are physically in your rookie season?
Yeah, we spoke about that. And obviously being a long season, this is double the amount of games I've ever played in the season already. And we understand it's a long season with guys out. So we don't want to, you know, throw me under the bus and throw me out there for so many minutes, just kind of asking for an injury or something to happen. So, you know, we've spoke about it, being smart, just kind of keeping my minutes within check. But yeah, but we're both on the same page with that.
Anybody else in the room? All right, Josh, we have one on the Zoom. Barry Trammell, go ahead with your question, Barry.
Yeah, Josh, Barry Trammell from the Oklahoman. Kuminga, you and Kuminga went back-to-back in the NBA draft back in the summer. You've had a great rookie year. He's starting to play really well. Do you sort of have a kinship with the guys that you were drafted with? Do you follow them more closely than maybe the rest of the league?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, the answer is yes. I do probably watch a lot more rookies than other guys around the league, just to, you know, the guys I've kind of not grown up watching, but kind of been familiar with, just being in the same draft class. And getting that chance at, in New York for the draft week, getting to know some of them. So, yeah, I've been keeping an eye, and Kuminga was really good tonight. I mean, obviously, the situations are a bit different for us. He's on a championship contender. I'm on a, rebuilding team. So, but the minutes he's gotten, he's been very productive. So he was pretty good tonight. Thank you.